Hello Cancer singles, this is Olivia from Doss Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the last week of March. I did get a Dream Decoder card. I'm going to read it to you. I used it also on the couples because it's about Cancer. And just to let you be aware, there is the possibility that if there could be an accident, but let me just read the part here that is most important. It says, your unconscious has noticed and wants to draw your attention to something you aren't alert to in your waking life. It's urging you to be more careful. This doesn't mean you're going to have an accident, just that greater vigilance is required if you're to reach your goals without some kind of mischance, which may occur at the emotional level. Alternatively, the accident could suggest you're avoiding something you need to face, or that your priorities or values are in conflict with those of others. If someone else is driving, you probably feel a sensation in waking life has left you powerless to shape your destiny. So just be aware of that. Just be aware. Be extra careful, that kind of energy. Okay, so what is the most important thing for the Cancer couples? The most important thing for Cancer couples. Well, oh, that's beautiful. The manifesting card. This means you may be manifesting something in your life, or for something to happen. It could be anything, because you have all four of the tools: the pentacles, the swords, the wand, and the cup of love. And when he uses the power with his wand, as above, so below. So what he brings down from heaven can be the same on earth. So whatever you manifest, make sure it's exactly what you want. Okay? And it's the same as praying. It just depends on what words you use. It's all the same. Ooh. Now you do have the Wheel of Fortune, but unfortunately it's in the reverse. So it's frozen. It's not moving yet. It might have something to do with what you manifest. If you're manifesting, oh my gosh, it could be anything. It could be absolutely anything. But remember, this card is more importantly known as being the card of destiny. So are you trying to manifest a romance? Are you trying to manifest some kind of money into your life? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be the right choice for you. And when you do that, when you do the manifestation, this is going to turn in your favor, because this also talks about the Wheel of Fortune, which means your fortune you might get a windfall of money, you might win the lottery, or you might inherit some money from somebody. But it also talks about destiny, which means this is what's supposed to happen. You'll be on the right path. So I don't know what it is. You have to figure that out on your own. Don't say it's money. Just you have to figure out on your own what it is that you want in your life. What do you want to come into your life? Now, isn't this interesting? The Four of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody that's holding on really tight to the money that they do have. It's funny that I said that, because it could very well be something about money. Maybe you're hanging on to what you have left and you're afraid to spend it because you might need that money later. Or maybe you're trying to be more careful on what you spend your money on, not frivolous things that you can wait and buy later. Save it for like emergencies and stuff, or everyday life stuff. Oh my gosh, we got another money card. Now the Seven of Pentacles tells me that you might have some kind of savings account or some kind of money put aside somewhere. And right now you're not really pulling any of that money out right now, which is good. But don't forget to check on it once in a while. Make sure you're not losing any of it. It's just a reminder, okay? Oh my gosh, the Tower in reverse. It almost worries me a little bit because with the card of Destiny in reverse, I wonder if you're going to make the right choice. If you have money and you're holding on to it tight so you don't overspend on stuff you don't really need right now, and you have a savings account, you do not need to be manifesting money. Or the divine will not see that as being, what's the word? He'll see it as some kind of trickery of some sort. You can't hide anything from the divine. This is the Tower in reverse. This is the worst type of tower there can be. And what it means to me is that there's something that's going to be brought down because it's not a solid foundation. It's not built on stability. It's not built on growth. It's not probably built on spiritual beliefs. There's something that the divine is saying, no, we have to put this down now. Okay. Wow. I didn't see that coming. You may be manifesting somebody, a lover. Are you manifesting somebody by name? There's something here I need to say. I don't know if you're aware of it, but if you're manifesting somebody and you're using their name and it's somebody you know and you want them to be in your life, it could backfire. Because you cannot manifest for somebody to come into your life if they're not ready to come into your life. It might be somebody that wants to be, but until they're ready, it might not work. And that would be a Tower moment. So just please be careful. Do not use a person's name. Do not think about them visually when you're praying. Just ask the divine to please send you the person that's right for your life. And to me, that's the best and safest way to do it. And it will be the right person. It might not be who you think it is. Okay? So when you manifest, don't use the person's name and don't think of them when you're doing the manifesting or praying. Only ask for the best person for you. The person that God made for you. That's the person you want in your life. And it can be anybody. You won't even know. It could be that person, but don't. Please, I'm serious. I'm very. It's a universal law. It's a universal law. In the universe, there's a law that says you cannot manifest somebody in your life because they don't know it and they might not want it. So be aware of that, okay? I don't mean to be preachy, but I just don't want you to get in trouble with this Tower moment. I'm hoping you can somehow avoid this. We'll have to clarify the cards more. On the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, it seems like it's all about money for you. Is that what it's all about? Is money for you? This is a new opportunity in some kind of income. It might not be a lot at the beginning, but it could add up to more. But you've already got, you're holding on to the money you do have, and you've got money in savings. You don't need to add, the divine doesn't like for us to overindulge in our money. Because money's not the important thing for us in his eyes. The most important thing in our eyes is, in his eyes for us, is for us to learn how to love one another. Love yourself first and then love other people. And then everything else just flows in, kind of like when this turns over. But if you're hoarding money, or if you're trying to make a lot more money, the divine's going to see that as greed. And that's a sin. I hate to say it, it's a sin. Money is the root of all evil. When you're with the right person and they're in your life and you two love each other to death, everything will come naturally. If you're in a broken relationship or whatever, that probably ain't going to work either. I'm not saying you can't manifest money, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Whew. Okay, I want to clarify each of these to find out what's going on. Why is that tower there? It just is like out of the blue. Excuse me, one moment. My throat is dry. Sorry about that. Let's clarify the magician. Let's see, why is the magician here? Now, if there's a desperate need for money in a home where there's children, oh my gosh, for sure, manifest. That is something that the divine will help with. And I'm not acting like I know it all. I don't. I'm just assuming that that would be something that should help. You may be manifesting, you're looking for strength, or you've had strength in the past, but what are you manifesting now? Because, basically it's telling me now you have the strength to manifest, but before your card might have been in reverse, meaning you didn't have any energy to manifest, you didn't know what you wanted. Because if you'll notice the two cards here, these are the only two cards that have the infinity sign. This one kind of reflects, I don't know if you can see the infinity sign above his head, the same as above her head. That means that you're linked to the divine. And you may be on the right track. You may have actually wanted to manifest before, but now you have the strength, you know what you're looking for, and you're doing it gracefully. You're doing it very gracefully, so good for you. Whatever it is you're manifesting will probably be fine. Let's see. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, there's a situation here that absolutely needs to end before you can really benefit from manifesting. There might be someone in your life or something in your life that's not quite right, and it's out of balance, and it might be throwing you off. It's telling me that there has to be a death of a situation before this Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. There's something very karmic in your life that's not good for you. It could be, and I'm just going to throw this out there because I see all this money. It could be that you're selfishly addicted to money. Because hoarding money is not good for you. It doesn't do any good. It's a false safety guard is what it is. It's false. If you need something, you pray to the divine. Okay, I'm not going to stop preaching. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I just sometimes get carried away. You are manifesting some kind of... There's a partnership in your life. Now, it's showing it in the upright. And then you got the Lovers down here. So what's going on? The Two of Cups, this is two people that really see each other through the clearness of their own self, because it's like looking in the mirror to one another. They're a lot alike, they look a lot alike, they repeat it, or they finish each other's sentence, things like that. There's somebody that could possibly be in your life already. But why you're showing up in a singles reading is maybe there's some kind of break. I don't see that. Somebody's hoarding too much money. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. If you're trying to manifest money, you need to be manifesting love. You need to manifest love, probably for yourself. Manifest that the divine pour a cup of love all over you so that you can learn what it's like to feel loved, so that you can be able to share love. Instead of it being an addiction to money, let it be an addiction to love. I'm sure that's why there's a death card here. There's something that needs to end in your life, and I think it's the hoarding of money. That to me is like, gimme the money. It's not good for any of us. I don't care what your zodiac sign is. The Tower in reverse, this is a major tower. It's going to happen out of the blue. You're going to be completely caught off guard. And it's going to be horrendous. It's going to be a major, major effect in your life. And there's more money. The same card. So there's something about money that you're hoarding. The Divine's not going to have it. It's got to be, it's an addiction. And that addiction needs to be killed off. And if you can't do it on your own, then the Divine has to come in and do it for you. You got 2 7 of Pentacles. That's rare. In this small of a reading, it's rare to get 2 cards that are exactly alike. A lot of times I see this as the marriage card, but I know that this is a singles reading, but I see this as a marriage card. I don't know if this is something you want to end because of the Death card here. And is this a partnership that you want? Is that why you're holding your money? To have a partnership with somebody in business or a love person or something? With the Lovers here, there's some kind of, there is equality here. There's a fairness for you too. If this is somebody you're with now, this is fair. It's an equal give and take from one another. And again, it's about money. I feel like we're in a relation, somebody here is in a relationship that involves money, and more money. It's like there's no love in this relationship. There might be sex, because this also talks about when he's touching her hand, that means that he wants to have sex. It does not mean love. If it meant love, you wouldn't get the love in reverse. It's all, whoever this couple is, it feels like a couple, or maybe it's just 2 people that live together, and maybe that was their agreement, that they just were going to be partners and they're going to make as much money as they can. It kind of feels like that. Like their life was going to be nothing but money, 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 money. That's exactly what it feels like. But you don't have to be married. You know, it just looks like, and this could be somebody wanting a love connection with whoever this partner is. Is this you, Cancer? Are you looking that your partner here would love you, or you would love each other and it would be equally fair? I don't know. It's too much about money. This looks like a job offer to somebody, and it's probably to you, Cancer. So the Page of Pentacles, you're going to take you took a leap of faith in order to get this job. You did something to get this job, and it was a leap of faith. It was out of the ordinary for you. Excuse me. Oh my God. On the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is possibly somebody bringing in bad news, but it could also possibly be a player. They come in, they have fun, and then they leave. The red in reverse is a red flag. So I don't know who that is. It could be you, Cancer, or it could be your partner. It could be either. Let's get a couple of cards. I'm going to get the Soul's Journey to see where this is headed. Oh my gosh. It says surrender. And it says, I can release my need to control. This tells me you might be a controlling kind of person where you have to have everything your way. You have to have so much money and it's got to be yours and just yours, and maybe you don't share it. I'm just saying that because this is what this card is telling me. But it says here that you can release your need to control. I would suggest that be a part of your life. I don't know what's going to happen with the Death card and That could be an accident. Oh, which, by the way, yeah, I did read you the accident card. So make sure that there's no accidents happening here. Because when I see a death card and I see a Tower in reverse, there could be some kind of death. I hate to say that, but that's what it reads. Oh, Lord. Okay. One more card. Energy. Patience. She has a clock in the middle of her chest she's holding on to. Patience is Sagittarius. That's actually, yeah, Sagittarius. Temperance. Have patience. The angels are working on this. Have patience. Don't drive fast. Be careful. Learn how to not be so addicted to money. Learn to love yourself. I mean, to me, this is the most important card in the whole reading. You need to learn to love yourself. All right. I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.